Okay guys, out here doing some trout fishing today. First, break up this ice here. A little ice here. First thing we're trying is going to be a little ice jig with a pink gulp wax worm on the back. We're going to try this first. See what happens. Let's give it a cast. Okay, that's out there. Just set this down in. Okay. There's that one. Select there. Okay, let's get this other one set up here. Next one we got, I'm going to be trying a spawn sack. These are ones we tied just from like the jars. I'll try one of these underneath a bobber too. All catch and release today. Just trying to have some fun catching some trout here. Use my pliers here so I can get my hands all stacked up from these things have been sitting for quite a while. Okay, hook that right through there. Okay. There's this. So we've got over here, we've got the wax worm and ice jig. This one we're going to do a spawn sack. Put this one on a bit farther. And I also got a rooster tail over there too, just in case if we don't get any bites on these. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to get something on a spawn sack, ice jig, or a rooster tail. And we'll give it a little bit and see what happens. Get back with you when we get some fish. Guys, we got trout here. Guys, this was on the wax worm. This was on the gulp wax worm and ice jig. Nice trout here. Right in the corner of the mouth here. Let's try to get him in here without getting underneath the ice. Come here, buddy. Come here. Nice trout here. Should be very easy to get out. Right in the tip of his mouth. Stop, buddy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Just relax. They do their roll and they don't want to. Hold on a second. Come here. Stop it. Pliers. There, easy. Okay, let's get this trout back, guys. He's looking pretty healthy here. There he goes. Guys, got another trout here. Guys, another one here. Right at the top of the mouth. Right where you want it when you're catch and release. There he is. Okay, let's get him back, guys. Nice another trout here. Let's get him back here. He's nice and ready to go. There he goes. Nice. All I'm using is a little tiny ice jig, little tungsten ice jig. I believe it's like glow color. Doesn't really matter, but you want your ice jig, when it's sitting in the water, you want it to be horizontal. I found that works the best for these trout. You can use the ones where the hook's up and down and still got the little tungsten on it. But I find that, like, even last year, you can go check it out on my channel. My other video is like surprise catch while ice fishing or whatever, and I caught a whole bunch of trout. I was using ice jigs and they were horizontal, and then my dad wasn't. He was using just like a straight hook or a jigging spoon where the hook is straight down, and he wasn't getting as many bites. He still caught some fish, but I think this is it presents it better to him. And in that video I was using live wax worms. Here I'm using artificial. These are the Gulp Waxies. I'll show you. So basically I'm using, it's kind of tore up now, but you know, the scent is so strong on the Gulp, and then every once in a while I'm only fishing probably 2-3 feet down, maybe, you know, depending how deep it is and where the trout are located, you can determine how far down you want it. But and then like if you get like a quick bite and he doesn't stay with it, just twitch it a couple times. This one I've got a spawn sack on, but like if you're fishing with these ice jigs and waxies, like you can just twitch it like this, just very lightly. It makes it move, and then the trout see that, especially since I've got pink, which, you know, you can use green, white, whatever. They got a whole bunch of colors, but that scent and then that little bit of color to it, I think really gets them going. And especially if you can find where they're holding. Stock trout, they really like cover, and this pond here has a ton of minnows in it. You go out here at night and there'll be a ton of minnows, but the trout like to hide in the shade during the day underneath this dock. That's why I just caught 2 here. But they'll also hide down deep by the aerator. Obviously most people know trout like flowing water, you know, and then also structure, you know, rock piles, you know, Christmas trees, brush, you know, stuff like that, just like any other fish would. They sit by that during the day and, you know, wait for something to come along, or, you know, follow prey. But we'll see if we can get some more trout here, and I'll get back with you when we do. So guys, just like that, when you get a bite with this little hook, you don't want to really pull up. You just kind of want to lean back, almost like if you're drop shot fishing. You really don't want to like rip the hook out of their mouth, because when they're hitting it with the tip of their nose. I'll see when you get this guy up here, it'll be like right in the tip of his mouth, tip of his nose. Yeah, I can even see it underwater there sticking out. I'll show you here, because when they're eating this, they're not really eating it, they're just coming up and hitting it. You can see how it's in the end of his mouth there. Get my pliers and get him unhooked. See, yeah, he wasn't hooked very deep, but he wasn't going anywhere. Let him go now. Alright, buddy, get on the net here. Come on. Come on, swim over the edge. Okay, I'll just dump you out then. There he goes. But there again though, you know, guys, you don't really have to pull up. Like I was saying, you don't have to pull up very hard, because when they come up to this, you know, most people think trout come and slam stuff, you know, like rooster tails and lures, minnows, all that stuff. They do. When stuff's moving, they come up and they slam it. But when you got little stuff like little flies, you know, little hair jigs work good doing this too. I've done that before. Take a little hair jig and put it underneath a bobber and caught trout. I also have another video on my channel like that. It's called like homemade hair jig, or hair jig for cold water trout, or something like that. But there again, you know, this is a small hook, so when you pull up, you just want to lean back like I did there, because if you rip it out of their mouth, you know, you could if you pull up too hard. But you can see I'm definitely catching more trout and getting way more bites on the ice jig and gulp waxworm than the spawn stack over here. When I first got here, I had 2 or 3 bites on this spawn stack, but they weren't taking it in. I'm not sure exactly why, but they weren't hitting it the best. But I figured I'd let it soak out there, and maybe we might get a bite, so I figured I'd let it sit out there. So we'll see what happens. Still got time yet. Maybe we can get a couple more trout, maybe a little bit bigger one. See what happens here. If you do like these trout videos, go check out the other ones on my channel. I've got a playlist with a whole bunch of them. I've got some with kayak fishing. I've got some, a lot of them, most of them are from shore. Most of them are from this pond. But this pond's got a lot of minnows in it. That's why, if you see me, like, this is the fall. So then in the spring, if you see me catching these trout, they'll most likely be, they'll probably gain a little bit of weight, and then they'll probably be about 2 to 4 inches bigger, depending on how much they eat, because we feed them the high protein pellet food, which honestly, some people they say that makes it easier to catch them. I disagree, because that's just another thing that they can eat, and there's so many minnows, emerald shiners and different minnows in this pond. They have so much to eat, so yes, it's not terribly hard to catch them if you know what they are and what they'll bite on, but you do have to work for them, because there's about 15 to 20 in here, and you can see I've only caught 3 so far. Yes, I've only been out here about 15 minutes, but it depends how many are in each little section. So we'll go back if they want to catch some more. Well guys, that's all she wrote today. Make sure you guys get out there and catch some trout. It's a good time. Yeah, all I was using again is just a ice jig and a waxworm on underneath a bobber. Then you can determine the depth. You can determine your depth by where you think the trout are. I would start shallower and go deeper, because they will go up for stuff and down. But these are all stocked rainbows. You can do similar stuff for native trout, or trout in rivers. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I helped, and thanks for watching, and check out some other videos on my channel.